this is my kind of basketball, fellas. Both of these teams make their mark on the defensive end of the floor.
The game is played at both ends, and great scoring will only get you so far. These teams have a firm understanding of that.
And for teams that are committed to winning, it's understood that locking in on defense will be part of what separates them.
Here's Nelson Adota.
Come on, kick it out, kick it out.
Here's Griner. That's some solid defense from Jonquel Jones. Pass to Ionescu. Picked by Jones. The three is up. And Sabrina Ionescu with the three.
Well, Ionescu has the kind of range that you simply have to respect. She's such a reliable three-point shooter.
And here's Griner. Shoots over Jones. Griner, shot is good. About 1 minute played here so far in the first. Outside Stewart. Here's Richards. Castellini Hamilton. And she was fouled in the act of shooting, an opportunity for a three-point play.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
One shot.
And that one misses. Back in 2020, the Liberty won the draft lottery and took Sabrina Ionescu with the first pick. Good decision.
Oh, a great decision. I mean, she has changed this franchise. An all-WNBA selection multiple times. New York has made the playoffs every year Sabrina's been healthy. And she was a big reason the Liberty won their first title ever in 2024.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside brings it from beyond the arc.
They really set Ionescu up for success there. Perfectly positioned with a good look at the hoop.
Pass to Morrow. Griner shoots over Jones. Griner's shot is good.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Outside Stewart. Fires from deep. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Hey, shoot that ball.
Nelson Adota. Pass to Morrow. Now here's Griner. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The T got lucky.
Now here's Ionescu. She's got 6. And it's Stewart missing.
Anybody want to bet that she won't miss that shot the next time she takes it?
And here's Nelson Adota. Pass to Griner. Inside. Nelson Adota. Over Ionescu. Nelson Adota with the bucket. New York in the lead. First quarter of action and just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Ionescu. Shot from the top of the key. Basket good.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Now Nelson Adota. Griner up top. To the paint. It's stolen by Stewart. Here's the break. Moving it up. And the rebound goes to the Sun.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Here's Edwards. And she uses the glass on the layup.
That's what the fake's there for. Get your defender off her feet and drive right around her.
Outside Stewart. Outside Lainey Hamilton. Left Outside Stewart. Shoots over Edwards. Stewart with the bucket.
A shot like that is in Stewart's comfort zone. And that's just the result of her determination and really more so her confidence.
Now here's Griner. Here's Nelson Adota. Pass to Griner. Clock at 6. Down it goes. Her third basket. She's now 3 for 4.
What a physical presence down low. Griner's not afraid of anyone when she's around the basket.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Morrow with the rebound. Connecticut trailing. Pass to Griner. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and will shoot 2 at the line.
Well, no one has blocked shots like Brittany Griner, a one-of-a-kind defender.
I mean, she led the league in block shots in each of her first 8 years in the W. And it's about more than just her length. Griner just reads the game so well, is such a high IQ player.
No good on that one.
After 11 seasons and 5 All-Star selections, Alyssa Thomas was traded by the Sun.
Yeah, Thomas led Connecticut to 2 finals and was top 5 in MVP voting the last 3 years. She's really known for her grit and her great team-first mindset. I think Thomas is leaving a big void to fill.
No good on the second free throw.
All right, let me run a scenario for you. It's a tight game in the 4th quarter. Which player do you want on your side in the clutch?
Give me Kalia Copper. In the past, she's led the league in clutch scoring. She's fearless and can always create her own shot.
Yeah, Copper, great choice and kind of similar to her. I'd go with Enrique Agumbawale. She's got the great shot creation and shot making, both elite. Enrique excels against tight coverage, and we know she's clutch.
Now here's Griner. She has 6, and that ties the game. Here's New York now. Now here's Ionescu. Sinks the triple.
It's easier to find success in the pick and roll game when you have the kind of high basketball IQ Ionescu has.
Griner with the screen. Rivers. And she can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the Liberty with possession here. 3-point lead. Sabali. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And for Satu Sabali, 2023 was a breakout season. She was named Most Improved Player.
Yeah, it was also a first-team All-WNBA selection. That's going to put you in elite company. In her 4th season, things started to click for Sabali. Now, she's a bona fide star. How about the toughness of Satu Sabali, both mentally and physically? She's a competitor who really pushes herself to get her team exactly what they need.
Now here's Griner. 8 points for her. Pass to Nelson Adota. Now here's Edwards. Defended by Stewart. Shoots a fader. Edwards misses.
Totally unnecessary to go the fadeaway there. Could have been an easy jumper.
Ionescu outside. Back to Lainey Hamilton. Sabali. Morrow with the rebound. And here's Connecticut. 6-point game. Pass to Griner. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Not afraid to play rough and rugged. Griner shows the ability to power through contact.
Here's Stewart. Back to Ionescu. The 3. Can't hit that one.
And here's Morrow.
looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Nelson Adota. Over Ionescu. Shot by Nelson Adota, no good.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
What a terrific night for Sabrina Ionescu, showing off her abilities as a natural-born scorer.
And here's Edwards.
Down low. Here's Nelson Adota, covered by Ionescu. Pass to Griner. Drops in the layup for two.
Capable of scoring in bunches. Griner hits shots from various spots on the floor.
Outside Stewart.
Now Phoebish.
Left side Stewart. Just 5 on the clock. Really left alone that time.
Countless hours in the gym have enabled Breanna Stewart to hit mid-range shots like that. What a hard worker.
Pass to Griner. Count that one as her 7th make in 8 attempts. That's a scorching 86%.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Now here's Sabali. From deep three-point range, doesn't go. Now shooting 50%, 5 makes, 5 misses. Now here's Griner. Here's Nelson Adota. Outside Edwards. Nelson Adota. Here's Griner. And she gets that one to go off the front iron.
Everybody on the floor is hot. It's incredible stuff here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams playing downhill, but somebody's got to cool off eventually, right, Tim?
I hope not.
Stewart with the screen. From deep, Satu Sabali. The three-pointer is on target. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Liberty, up 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Just her first attempt. No good off the back of the rim. And there's the call on Satu Sabali. That's her first foul. The Sun trailing. And here's Burke.
Whose player is this?
Pass to Petty. From past the arc. New York with the rebound. Now Phoebish. Picked by Jones. Phoebish shot is off. To the inside. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and she'll go to the line.
Well, 2024 was the final season of Diana Taurasi's WNBA career, a player that many refer to as the GOAT.
Absolutely. I mean, the all-time leader in points scored, 3-time WNBA champion, 14 all-WNBA team selections, 6 gold medals at the games. The list just goes on and on.
Yeah, we could spend the entire game talking about what DT did. I mean, she inspired generations of players and fans while helping build and sustain the success of this league.
Sabali. To the middle. Here's Johannes. That one falls. Great assist by Satu Sabali.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Petty. Drills it from outside.
A key make for Shea Petty. Those threes going in, it changes how you have to defend her.
Pass to Allen. There's the triple.
Miller grabs the miss.
And Connecticut has possession. Trailing by 2. Takes the 3. And the Sun hit again from deep.
Terrific assist. That was a diamond from Miller.
Here's Allen for 3. And here is Jones. Good. We're now around 2 minutes into this second quarter.
Pass to Miller.
Petty. No good with the triple. Now Johannes. Jonquel Jones in the high post. Soft touch off the glass.
Just shrugging off the contact. Making it look easy. Jones is showing off the strength.
Looking around the league, is it safe to say that the Liberty have the best big three?
Well, to me, it's no doubt. You have former MVPs in Breanna Stewart and Jonquel Jones, and then you got an all-WNBA point guard in Sabrina Ionescu. And beyond the collection of talent, these three are a great fit.
And the Sun call time here.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Griner. 16 points for her. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Here's Richards. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. From deep, Satu Sabali. Griner with the rebound. And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. Covered by Ionescu. Griner, shot is good.
Challenging shot down low, but with Griner's reach, I mean, she'll shoot those with poise.
Now here's Jones. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Miller. Griner inside, covered by Ionescu. A nice shot by Griner.
She is definitely making her presence felt here in the first half, shooting it so efficiently.
Ionescu up top. And again, it's the Liberty missing. The Sun leading. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by the Liberty. Outside Sabali. And again, it's the Liberty missing. The Sun on offense. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Outside Miller. Step back shot. Again, the Sun score.
I tell you what, Miller is a walking mismatch on the offensive end, especially foul line down.
Pass to Sabali. Ionescu. Drops it in from 11 feet.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Here's Nelson Adota.
Miller.
Three on the clock. No problems knocking that one down.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Richards.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
And here's Phoebish.
From deep, Satu Sabali. That one is off.
Pass to Nelson Adota. Now here's Miller. Nelson Adota.
Lets it go from deep. And the Sun hit again from deep.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
Now Richards.
Ionescu outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
In the 2024 finals, Sabrina Ionescu hit one of the biggest shots in league history.
With the series 1-1, Sabrina nailed a deep three with just a second left, silencing the crowd of over 19,000 in Minnesota. That was a key win and a huge reason why the Liberty won it all for the first time.
Look, the mid-range game, it's pretty old school. And Griner is about fundamentals, which means she can hit those shots.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 16. To halt the run.
Miller grabs the miss.
And Connecticut has possession. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 9. Pass to Griner.
And here's Nelson Adota.
Inside. Low block shot. And there's another one for the Sun.
And that'll raise their field goal percentage even more. They're enjoying a big edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. They've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has just been great.
Such a high IQ on this team.
And the Liberty call time here.
So both teams changing it up here.
And in the crowd tonight, rising NBA star Mikal Bridges.
One of the best two-way players in the game, tough, talented. That's why so many teams have tried to trade for him.
Sun on D. They lead by 11.
Pass to Ionescu.
Here's Stewart.
She's covered by Edwards.
5 to shoot.
Here's Johannes.
From the arc. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
And really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
Pass to Ionescu.
Back to Stewart. Shot to stop the drought.
Good, and Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
Stewart's offensive prowess allowing her to nail that jumper right there. I honestly think I could watch her shoot those all day.
Here's Nelson Adota. Edwards with it.
A 19-foot shot. Out to the wing. Rivers.
And it's Richards with the rebound.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Stewart.
Back to Ionescu.
From downtown. And again, it's New York with a three.
And Ionescu recognizes her role on this squad. Her team wants her to score and score often.
And here's Griner.
Guarded by Sabali. And here's Nelson Adota.
Pass to Griner. That one goes. Count it. New York trailing here.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 19. Can't connect from long distance.
I mean, it would have been something to see her hit from all the way back there.
There aren't many players that can hit from out there, but she's definitely one of them.
Here's Nelson Adota.
Shot clock at 5. Pass to Griner. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
First half. The Sun on top. They're up by 11. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. We're seeing a tremendous game from Brittney Griner.
Quite simply, she's been terrific. This is just what they need from her.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first two quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback.
When you look at this Sun roster, there are a lot of new faces.
Our leading scorer, DeWanna Bonner, is gone. They also lost Alyssa Thomas, Dejanay Carrington, Brianna Jones, 3 players who spent their entire careers with Connecticut. So it's a new day for the Sun.
And so here's Connecticut. To the wing on the left. Screen by Griner. To the inside. Shoots over Jones.
Griner, no good. On offense, here the Liberty.
11-point game. Pass to Stewart. Picked by Jones. To the left side wing. Nails the baby hook.
Great job by Jones. So good at gaining ideal positioning and capitalizing.
And here's Nelson Adota.
Over to the wing. Griner inside, working on Jones. It's good.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like she's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Pass to Stewart.
Lainey Hamilton.
Back to Stewart. Jones right side. Now here's Ionescu.
Here's Lainey Hamilton.
Griner with the rebound. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And Jones pulls it down. Outside Stewart. Ionescu outside.
Pass to Lainey Hamilton.
Stewart up top. Launches a 3. And it's Brittney Griner with the rebound. Here's Edwards. Shoots from the baseline. Good work defensively by Brianna Stewart.
Here's New York now.
They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. From deep. Ionescu can't get it to go. To the paint. Here's Griner. And she banks in the layup.
The plan worked perfectly that possession. Get it inside, get the high percentage shot.
Pass to Jones.
Laney Hamilton. Picked by Jones.
Shoots the three.
And Laney Hamilton hits from deep.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. I don't know how you can give a shooter like her that much space from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone now. Nelson Ododa with the bucket. Here's Ionescu. She's got 19.
You know, I had to do a double take just seeing Brittany Griner in a new uniform.
Yeah, no longer with the Mercury after 12 marvelous seasons. Won a championship in 2014, 9 All-Star appearances, 2 scoring titles. Griner had an incredible impact in Phoenix.
Now Nelson Ododa. Pass to Griner. And the layup's good off the glass.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
You know, you simply cannot say enough about her individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
Griner with the screen.
Pass to Morrow.
Clock at 4.
Nelson Ododa.
Guarded by Jones.
A shot by Nelson Ododa, no good.
You can't get into much better position for the three-pointer. Just didn't get it to fall.
Here's Richards.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. A nice shot by Stewart.
Oh, it's a good thing she showed up today because without her, they'd be in deeper trouble.
Pass to Griner. Edwards. Now Griner. Shoots over Jones. Griner, no good. The Liberty trail. Jones outside. Count that one.
The shot's finally dropping for them in bunches, and the complexion of this game has changed.
That was the only thing that could have brought them back in this game. Everything had to start falling. Boy, have they gotten hot.
Here's Nelson Ododa. Pass to Griner. Rejected by Jonquel Jones.
An intimidating shot blocker. Jones has sound defensive positioning and plays alert basketball.
Now here's Ionescu. She's got 22. Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
And the Liberty with possession here. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
And that misses. That would have put them up. The Sun with the lead. Pass to Nelson Ododa. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It's going to be on Jonquel Jones.
Well, this season, we have the Golden State Valkyries, and it's the first expansion team since Atlanta in the late 2000s.
Yeah, and soon the WNBA will expand to Canada with the Toronto Tempo starting play next year. Plus, you got the rebirth of the Portland franchise.
Hey, those are 2 basketball-crazed areas joining the fold. Personally, I'm really excited for the Seattle-Portland rivalry to be renewed.
That's also good, so she hits them both. Here's Ionescu. 25 points in the game. Outside Stewart. Jones. Six to shoot. Outside Sabali. Shoots over Edwards. Sabali, no good. Pass to Morrow. Out to the left wing. And there's the pick. Now Edwards. Guarded by Sabali. Off target from three-point range. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. And here's Sabali. New York, no good that time either.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
Here's the three. Buries it from three-point range.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton. She's got 5. Here's Ionescu. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Excellent release from mid-range. Ionescu has a gift for getting to her spots offensively.
And here's Morrow. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Rivers. The three-pointer, no good. Pass to Stewart. Ionescu outside. They get it back. Here's Sabali. Makes it off the glass.
Well, Sabali has a real nose for the boards. She gets the rebound and sends it right back up and in.
Right wing. Here's Nelson Adota. Down low. And stolen by Satu Sabali. Jones left side. Pass to Ionescu. Jones. Now here's Sabali. Shoots over Edwards. And it's New York with another.
How about Sabali's concentration there? Able to take punishment and still convert.
Now Morrow. Edwards, guarded by Sabali. Edwards with the bucket.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Ionescu has it. 27 points for her. For the tie. The shot comes out. 3/4 of play and a close game here. The Sun on top, up by 3. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And we're set to start up the action in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Pass to Petty. Now here's Griner. Covered by Ionescu. Can't hit it from 12 feet. The Liberty Trail. Sabali the screen to tie it up. Richards with the bucket.
They came out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Now here's Petty.
Pass to Griner. Fires it. The rebound by the Liberty.
Right side, Sabali.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now.
Now Burke.
Fires for three. And again, Connecticut no good. Here's Richards. That one falls.
Great assist by Satu Sabali.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Pass to Burke. Here's Griner. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good.
And here's Phoebus. Shoots over Miller. Phoebus shot is off.
Now Griner. Here's Burke.
Pass to Petty.
Now here's Griner.
Guarded by Sabali.
Lets the three fly.
It's rebounded by Sabali.
New York leading.
Ionescu outside.
Johannes.
Pass to Sabali.
Over Griner. And that shot falls short that time.
Now Burke.
Shot to end the cold run. Unable to get that one to go.
Here's Richards. Back to Sabali.
Inside. They swipe it. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. And the shot goes in.
You're making things far too easy for her if you let her get the ball that deep in the post.
Agreed. I couldn't have said it any better myself. You know, you got to do your work early and keep her out of that spot. An example of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Pass to Burke. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And there it is.
They worked it in nicely right there.
And plenty of drama in this one so far.
Well, hopefully, from our standpoint at least, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
We can only hope.
Timeout called the Liberty.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. Pass to Stewart.
Sabali. She's covered by Edwards. Laney Hamilton. That one's good.
What an excellent assist. It really led her to the perfect spot.
And here's Morrow.
Now Griner. And it's rebounded by Satu Sabali.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Castellini Hamilton.
Stewart with the screen. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block right there.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And so it's New York with it. Here in the fourth, they've only allowed just 4 points. Just 2 to shoot. And Stewart gets it to go.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so the 2 free throws coming up.
I like how Griner uses her size to her advantage. It allows her to attract contact and get to the foul line.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
Really, the moment Brittany Griner steps on the floor, she's impacting the game because as an opponent, you have to react to her physical abilities as well as her skill and her touch as a scorer.
And the second free throw, good. It's a 5-point game.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
Screen by Stewart.
Lainey Hamilton left side.
Back to Stewart. Launches it. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Well, capable on either end of the pick and roll. Stewart taking it herself that time.
And here's Nelson Adota.
Reiner, pass to Edwards. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Yeah, the more we see Edwards, the more she'll figure out ways to get to the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one falls for her. He's perfect from the line this time. New York in the lead. Ionescu outside. Stewart. Buries it down low.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Here's Griner. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Really, she's been a bright spot for them. She's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Yeah, who knows how much bigger the lead would be if it wasn't for her shooting.
Richards with the bucket.
When she breaks out the crossover, you can be sure she's going to leave somebody in her wake.
And so here's Connecticut. trailing here by 8. Pass to Griner. To the inside. Here's Edwards. Stewart grabs the miss.
Strong work defensively in the low post. You got to be tough down there in the paint.
And she was, mainly because she doesn't want to give up any easy buckets. I mean, she will fight you tooth and nail.
Now here is Stewart. Shoots over Edwards. And she can't extend the lead to double digits. Now Nelson Adota. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Liberty. Laney Hamilton with it. Outside Stewart. Screen by Stewart. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Rebounded by the Sun. To the middle. Stolen by Sabrina Ionescu. Outside for Stewart. The basket good off the assist from Jonquel Jones.
Another bucket from Stewart, who's having a nice game offensively. She's a well-rounded player.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut. And Connecticut has possession. 11-point game. Here's Nelson Adota. It's stolen by Jonquel Jones. To the paint. It's tipped. To the right side. Here's Morrow. Laney Hamilton covering. And again, no good by Connecticut. To the middle. Stewart with the bucket.
She's carrying a lot of the load offensively, and normally that's good news for them.
The Sun on offense. Trailing by 13. Pass to Griner. Shoots over Jones. Griner, shot is good.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
And here's Richards.
Ionescu, left side. Stewart with the screen. 5 on the clock. No good on the triple.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the 3.
Griner, guarded by Jones. 13 feet out.
And it's Richards with the rebound.
And you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote, and what a story she wrote.
Well, what was the story?
I don't know.
Now here is Stewart. And a miss there on the triple. Now Nelson Adota. Pass to Griner. Over Ionescu. Griner, shot is good. And if they want, they can milk the clock a little bit here.
Great point, Blake. That'd be the best option. I'd agree. You should coach.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Sinks the three-pointer. Here's Nelson Adota. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
It makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in a good flow, you felt like they never had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.